Working at height and looking for a harness? Trying to decide which supplier or harness to buy for the workers in your shop? I'm sure that your main concern is safety, followed in a close second place by price. In this video, we'll walk you through how to select the right harness for your application. My name is Ben, and this is the Lifting and Rigging Channel. Today we talk with Kevin Muldoon, Product Manager for Engineered Lifeline Systems and Fall Protection, to find out how to shop for the right harness for your needs. So, let's get into it.
So maybe you're new to fall protection and saying, how do I buy a harness? Well, it really depends on what you're doing at height, because that's going to determine what type of harness you're going to select. So a typical harness is going to be made out of poly straps. However, it might be Kevlar, and the Kevlar might be because you're welding or you're in a hot environment, and the harness is going to be able to adapt and adhere to those higher temperatures or those demands on your environment. Now, some guys do several jobs while they're at height, right? So that they may be getting out of one environment and going right into another. So that should be taken into consideration. You might need two different types of harnesses just for that reason. Although your manufacturer may be able to have a product that will be able to do multiple environments as you're working. The other thing is where the D-rings are located. Now, the two major areas of a D-ring is a sternum D-ring, which is right in the front of you, or a dorsal D-ring, which is in the back. So if you're climbing a vertical ladder, you're gonna not want a dorsal D-ring because that connection point is gonna be over your head. If your range of motion is just right in front of you, you're gonna want that connecting point to be at your sternum because you're gonna connect it right here because that's where that vertical lifeline is going to be. And by the way, that there's side D-rings for positioning. And really what that is that's not used for your anchor point, that's used for you to position into what you're doing so you can have both hands free. And most of the time those guys are connected to a vertical lifeline. Now, horizontal lifeline would be totally different. You're gonna need that dorsal D-ring in the back to follow the horizontal lifeline to whatever it is that you're doing. Iron workers would be an example of that. And then what's my body type? Because everybody's different. And the body type really is your range of motion. Some people have longer arms, some people are taller. It's going to affect how you actually do your job while you're working at height. So is comfort important? Is features important? Well, yeah, they are, because it's got to fit your body and it actually has to do what you need it to do in case you would happen to fall. When you're fitting that harness, it's something that it's like made for your body. And there's a lot of manufacturers out there that have harnesses that can adjust to your body. The specification for OSHA is 310 pounds with tools, right? There are harnesses out there that are specially made for the higher requirement of 310 pounds. So that really narrows your focus of what you're gonna do. The manufacturer will help you select the harness, but you're going to be prepared with a list of things to ask them. So things like, what type of work do you do? Are you in construction or are you in general industry? Are you going to be doing several different job tasks? Like, are you going to be welding? Are you going to be using it for pipe fitting or something that is unique to that area? Because they're really detailed in what harness that's out there for the specific job. And really, if you made your own checklist, that would probably be the best, and saying, hey, you know, maybe there's guys that you work with that have been in the business for a while and they can help you, and they're saying, hey, you know, I selected this harness and here's why I did. And getting as much information before you actually select the harness is really the best course of action. But you should always refer to the manufacturer specification before selecting your harness. Those are just a few tips that you can do to actually make sure that the harness is the best one for you.
Remember, accidents while working at height is one of the biggest causes of workplace injury and death. You need to make sure you are doing things safely and correctly. We can help you with your fall protection needs, plans, equipment, and training. Just click the link in the description below. I hope this video helps you pick the best harness for your needs so you can stay safe at height. If you found this video useful, informative, entertaining, or you just feel like being friendly, then hit that like button so we can get this information out to everyone who needs it. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video. If you have a question, drop it in the comments so we can get you an answer. My name is Ben, and I'll see you in the next one.